Oh my goodness, we're kicking off right away with a boss fight today, everybody. This is Chained Echoes. Thank you for joining us. Yes, we last time we didn't actually get very far across Cortara before we bumped into the camp of the people from oh gosh, I'm getting the countries mixed up. It's Tarin was the country where Tormund was. Yes? Not the one where Farnsport was. Anyway, well, the guys from Tormund, we'll say it that way, with the treacherous General Mathia was there, who indeed confirmed is perfectly willing to basically kill Princess Celestia, i.e. Lenne, as part of the scheme. He almost had us killed. Then Ro showed up, who I forgot to check who he was. He was for sure earlier in the game when we were dealing with Lenne and Rob doing their thing. But he showed up to try and save us, but turns out he was going to also freaking kidnap Lenne to use as a bargaining chip, so we had to have a big boss fight against him. And we are in a situation where our parties are split up, so we're playing as Glenn and Lenne now, and we bumped into some hunters hunting through this abandoned woodland for like this monster that we now ran into ourselves. So let's deal with this thing, the Forgotten Boar. What a boar. Counter physical attacks. Ouch. Okay. Yeah, that's oof. That's a couple of physical attacks that just did. Yeah. Okay. That's well, this is a sticky situation. Do I keep doing these? Oh, here's that new restrain ability, lowers overdrive by 15. Gonna be very handy, you know, when we start hitting like the overheat situation. That's really fantastic, but not a lot of use for that right now. It's big damage, honestly. This might be risky, because now this guy gets a turn. The Ice Age! What I wanted to do there was build up so we'd hit the overdrive meter, but that may have been a bad idea, because oh, this healing isn't crazy. Okay, well, we don't want to use really, these count as physical attacks, I'm pretty sure, but I think these are magic attacks, even though Lenne does physically manhandle this boar, so no strengths, no weaknesses. Okay. Oof. Just gonna work a few rounds just building back our health after that nasty sitch there. Now, should I do this so we can lower the meter? But the thing is gonna counter. Maybe a bad idea. Oof. Now what we could do is set this up, do that, and then fire thrust for a little bit of extra ooh, nice! Ooh. Ooh, we're gonna actually use a snack at this point. Because Lenne is really down on her luck, so do that to increase that. Let's actually, what if I used this? We'd fall outside of overdrive, so let's let that build up a little bit before I use my ultra move. Let's instead give a water thrust. Oh no, we're back into Ice Age. Nothing too bad. Yeah, Glenn is kind of stuck being the healer again. I recognize this is a flaw in my plan of having Glenn have the priest class. Is like I'm tying down his combat potential a little bit here. I admit to that. So it's I don't know if I should find a lot of solution. I'll stick around with it for now, but all right, let's do this to lower our meter, and also hopefully this doesn't proc a counter. Hope the count. Yeah, that's how it went. Okay. We could lower the meter by doing this. Let's see if this counts as a physical attack. It doesn't. Interesting. That's very good to know, actually. That even though it again is a physical attack, you know, in lore because she stabs the thing with her spear, but in terms of like the effect, it doesn't count as that. So that's good. That's good. But we are running low on technical points here. I hope this guy's not too tough. Like hopefully Matthias Linda knew to balance this thing to be a little easier. As an encounter, you know, since we only have 2 characters we're playing with. Oh, what? Oh, does Oil Slash also not count as a... Because it's a debuff, so it doesn't count as a physical attack. Well, hold on. This does say physical attack, though, so I'm a little worried about using that. But plus, we just used that, so might as well cook it up with the... Oh, okay, never mind. We were just there. Hey, good job, everybody. I wonder how many hit points it had left. Because we used a big blow there at the end, you know. Victory! But yeah, I wonder what the lore is behind this creature since it's called a Forgotten Boar, and they were comparing it to the Forgotten Mantis, which was the mysterious monster that attacked us in the banquet. I think I mentioned that last time already, but it bears repeating, because it's I think... Well, the fact that they brought it up already was kind of like an indicator that there actually is something up there. At first I was like, nah, I don't know, that sounds like coincidence. Even though narrative rules kind of say if they would bring that up, it probably isn't a red herring. But now there's that name connection with them both being forgotten creatures. That's, you know, curious. But we're probably not going to solve it standing around here, so let's just carry on, shall we? I don't hear their laughter anymore. The forest spirits lured us towards this monster. But why? Glenn? You do not look well. The color has left your cheeks. You should have listened to me. The beast that you defeated just now and the demon that attacked the banquet were both born from the planet. Never mind, apparently I just said we're not going to get answers standing around here. And what do you know, the voice in our heads provides us answers while we're standing around here. Born from Eldria, and they share one common goal. It is to hunt you down and kill you. So that's why the creature came to the banquet, the mantis. Because it's after Glenn specifically. So, okay. So we're probably going to have to deal with a lot more of these things then, unless we find out why this is happening. Do you understand, Glenn? No, I don't really. The world wants to see you dead. Oh, that's ominous, that last line, and looks like the world is getting what it wants. Glenn! I wonder, okay, now we're entering like not scary, like crazy speculation early on here. But I wonder if there's some kind of cosmic fate, like Final Destination type cosmic energy thing going on with this planet. And Glenn should have died along with Killian at the events in Wernshire when the Grimoire exploded. But because he didn't, now he's being Final Destinationed by these monsters somehow. Maybe... which means that Killian might be in danger also, if my theory is correct, because he should also definitely be dead. He was there, ground zero, when the Grimoire went off. But yeah, we'll think about that and see where this story goes. Yeah. Whose fate do you wish to follow? Oh, there we go. Oh, this is like Final Fantasy VI, like I speculated last time. Now we get to switch around and play the others. Oh, that's fantastic. Let me tell you something, because freaking Final Fantasy VI, it's pretty good. I don't know, I maybe some kind of contrarian energy in me. It's not quite my favorite Final Fantasy, even though it is like a lot of people's favorite. But like I also can't, I totally understand why it's a lot of people's favorite. It's like, wow, everything that happens in that one is pretty impressive, and this is one of those impressive things. Like these whole branching pathway things, the the game having the confidence to like split the party and let you deal with multiple plot lines at the same time like this. It's pretty good, man. We'll see how it goes here. All right, let's go down the list. Let's play as the lads, Killian, Victor, and Rob. How is Sienna's solo gameplay gonna go? I'm a little worried about that, playing all alone. But, yeah. Well, we'll leave Glenn and Lenne on their big cliffhanger there. As Glenn dies. And we'll see if anybody else survives from the other parts of our group. Whew, that was close. No. Please don't. Oh, no. I thought he was being cocky. I think he was actually panicked there. That was a completely wrong line read. A classic situation of lack of voice direction given to... I think he was actually panicked, like, no, please don't. The amulets are still glowing, thanks to fate. Calm down. Oh, whoa. How should I? You cold-hearted mercenary may not care, but I do. Lenne may no longer be alive. We have to get away from the river first. General Mathia will be looking for us. Killian is right. Sir Victor! The general tried to kill the princess. He will move mountains to find Lenne. Yeah, because Lenne's gonna now walk back to Tormund and be like, you know what this freaking guy just tried to do to me? And she probably carries more weight than the general back in, town. Luckily, there are a lot of mountains here. Let's leave the river behind us as fast as possible. That's actually kind of funny. That's a pretty good line. Lenne is certainly doing well, as are the others. But, Sir Victor, our task is to escort the princess to Tormund. I know, Rob, I know. But we have no choice. Sienna and Glenn are capable fighters. They will look out for her. Hopefully they remember our meeting place, the White Rose Inn. We can meet them there. That sounds like a plan. Let's get going. Oh, fine. Dude, new skills. The question is, are we gonna have 2 new skills, or... Actually, it looks like we might just have 1, even though we beat that boar thing. That may not have counted as a... That's unfortunate. I was hoping like everybody gets that, but either we didn't get for anybody, or possibly it's only for Glenn and Lenne, Alright, let's see what our crew gets here. Basso Profondo inflicts dry. Oh, okay. Healing him grants HP regen. Ooh, for everybody. Oh, that's really good. Requiem, which, by the way, as a kid, I always thought this was pronounced Requiem. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. There was that movie, Requiem for a Dream, and my brain as a kid was like, well, it's probably meant to rhyme, so it's Requiem for a Dream. Nah. Requiem. Okay, defensive buff. Could be handy. Finally, shielding Mazurka. I never heard of that. That must be some kind of music term, because he's got like the whole bard music thing going on. But I don't know what Mazurkas are like. Aha, HP absorb shield. Oh, these are all fantastic abilities, so I'm like, oh, which one do I pick? I'm gonna go with Basso Profondo, just because that, like, diversifies his, like, move pool. As you may recall, I'm a fan of doing that. So, we're gonna learn Basso Profondo. A little bit of Mind Rise there as well, yeah. I don't know, a debuff for doing dry sounds handy too. Was that that extra water damage, I believe, was dry? And then wet is extra wind damage, which kind of makes sense, Wind feels way colder if you're if you're covered in water, Explosion Trap. That was from the last set I did. Let's look at the new ones. Herbal Medicine cures all status ailments. Kind of nice. Paralyzed shot. Ooh, inflicts paralyzed. Now that pandemic, it specifically says poison/toxic, so he can't spread paralyzed. That's too bad. Charging. Charges attack to deal. I'm not a huge fan of this kind of mechanic. Using a turn just to do more damage next turn. I'm not really feeling that. Throat cut. Inflict silence. These are also expensive moves, by the way. 40 and 50? Wow. I think herbal medicine might be handy. And also, again, diversifies that move pool. So I'm going to get that herbal medicine. Oh, that didn't give boost to stats? How does that work? Meanwhile, what's going on with Killian? Leg aim. Lowers target's agility. Oh, that actually sounds kind of nice. But let's see what these others are. Heavy thrust. Big boy damage. Offer. That's another handing out technical points, just like Glenn might be able to do. Okay. Sword wave. Okay, I'm not a huge fan of this move either. Although I guess since I keep spamming like the same move often, like in that sense, this might be handy. Let's look at Alfred's Will. Lowers target's defense and mind. So that's another debuff. Huh. I could take this, why the heck not? Once again, more move variety there, and, having another debuff going is nice. Glenn kind of does this also, but Glenn's not here right now, so let's do it. HP 3, attack +1. Now, those were some nice rises, yay. And we have them all set here, very good. Alright, that was a bit of finagling, but I enjoyed it. Love reading some new abilities. I didn't really look at all the other things. I got a system. I like spreading out my points, so... With the exception of having, gotten all of, what's-her-face, Sienna's abilities, because I didn't exactly understand. I didn't take the time to read about Petal Storm. But otherwise, I like spreading that stuff out. Where are we, by the way? Aha, we've landed over here for some reason. Okay. Oh, by the way, what if we tried to teleport with the... If I was that cheeky... Teleport currently not possible. I figured they would do that. It kind of felt that way that... they wouldn't let us do that, at this point. Especially because we wouldn't be able to get back here, so, yeah. Oh! Going for a mine trip? Now, hold on, I meant to talk to that guy. The Wygrand Mines. Oh, I thought we were in a cutscene still. Whoops, just standing around. Let's go talk to this guy. Oh, and we can also do a little bit of crystallization. I wish you could fuse, different crystals. I don't know what that would have the effect, but that would be, really funny if you could do that, so... Not being able to, bit of a shame. Alright, we get a little bit of Heavy Strike 3 going here. Alright, it's active. So really, these don't really do anything until you hit rank 3. So I may have wasted a couple of crystals when I attached them on people, because I didn't read about the effects earlier. Honestly. Well, that's fine. Well, now let's see. Let's not upgrade anybody but who's in our party at the moment. Although we're not really going to be doing any upgrading anyway, it looks like. Oh, I should also... Hold on, let's talk to this guy and, do a little bit of money here first.
Dan, I guess the only way to cross the mountains is through these mines. But it's full of monsters. How about you go ahead first and clear the way,
Yeah, let's first do a little bit of dealing. No deals available at the moment.
No deal, bro.
Darn it! You know what probably gives a yak sword is probably Yakadip guy, the big yak. But we're not going to be getting those, so... Not for a while, at least. I don't even know if we're ready to go against that yak. Alright, well, let's just sell off our trinkets at this point. Or loot. Loot is only for selling. Select all. Now we have a bit of money, and new deals have been unlocked. Of which we can get one, the common material pack, material for upgrading our equipment. Well, that's handy in it, because we are about to do some upgrading, so yeah. Iron ore, beast pelt, weathered bone, bamboo fiber, and sterile mucus. Handy. Don't mind that at all. And what's this? Uncommon material pack is also available. Really now? Well, everything's just turning up roses for us, yeah? Tin ore, thin hide, ashen bone, and coconut fiber. Yeah. Did blow our budget a little bit, but... So this might still be a little bit out of the workings here, but... Got a longbow plus. Like a rapier plusity plus. Did we already have a greatsword plus for? No, we had a greatsword plus, but we've already given him a new weapon, the claymore, which if we actually could make a claymore plus if we just had the tin ore. Whoopsie daisy, my bad. Whoa, cards are a weapon? See, and anchors are a weapon? Oh, fantastic. We're gonna get the little pirate girl from Guilty Gear. Don't mind that. Don't mind if I do. I thought this was just like a symbol for like the oars, so I went to look at that, but it's cards. It's very funny. Gun spears also sounds fantastic. Anyway, yeah, too bad about this. Don't have the tin ore available, so... A quick look, I guess, at this sturdy Akaton. A thin hide is also not available. But we could upgrade the silver breastplate, which, yes, would absolutely help. Can't do the shimmering garb. So yeah, so you know, something for Killian at least. Great. Alright, now let's do some setting of items. There's also an auto combine. Combine low rank crystals automatically. Kind of interesting, but I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe not. Aha, strike first. By the way, should I be holding on to these until we hit Purity 0, do you think? Like, this heavy strike seems valuable. It's got Purity 3, and it's still, like, at 3. Whereas these other ones are, like, Purity 1, so we could still technically do it. Why don't we compromise? Why don't I put the Purity 1 crystals on our crew? Like, now. But then... Oh, that is upgraded. But then when we hit... Doom resistance... There we go. So that's a chance of paralyzing with the claymore, and you know. But then when we we'll hold on to the higher purity ones because we might be able to like get some funky, like still upgrade those into even higher ranks. Like I don't know if this game is ever gonna start giving us like really high rank gems, like for quote unquote free, like just collecting them. So I'm not sure if we are supposed to be bogarting these things, but oh darn it, we can't put the one. That's fine. But I'll use a couple now. Why the heck not? I'm going to make a safety save after all of that menu finagling. So we head into the Wygrand Mines. This is the strongest party for right now, I guess? Abandoned mines, huh? Do you think this is the right way? The Wygrand Mines are a vast network. If we follow the rails, we should arrive at another exit. How do you know all this? This path of Cortara belongs to my Lord Father. Quite wealthy, aren't we? Planning your next robbery? Forget it! Okay, can't push this giant coal cart. Yeah, this is our strongest party out of the division, because we got 3 people, one of whom is a healer as a default. And honestly, actually, yeah, pretty good buffs and assists from our man here as well. What's his face? Victor, but, you know. So, but on the flip side, I'm worried we might have a little bit of rough fights coming up here then. I don't know. Defense up and blind hit 2. I wonder why that one's red. Oh, because like the effect is there, because it's like level 3 already. No, but I want to focus on purity, so. Oh, there's a detonator here.
The detonator.
Okay, Uh-oh, well now what do we do, Rob? You said we follow the tracks, but there's a split. Gosh darn it. So much for this fantastic plan. Ooh, what about this spooky? Nice, silver ore. Handy. Actually makes sense in this place. Being a mine and everything. What are these fellas? What are you, silly? Ashen Will. Why do these machines have such dramatic names? That's crazy. Oh well. Let's start opening up on them. Here's that Basso Profondo. Not a lot of hues right now because we don't have any wet, like water effects. No one's got any elemental moves here right now, but you know. Oh, light me up. Oh, stats lit. Oh. Light me up, baby. Can we poison machines? You can. This game isn't that, stickler for it. So yeah, that's huge damage that guy cooked us for, by the way. Yikes. I'm a little scared here. Spread that pandemic over to everybody. Okay. Well, thankfully, Helping Hand is even, right now, there to help us out. Okay. No, Basso will put us too low. Will this do damage, do you wonder? It's annoying when it doesn't say, you know. We're not going to find out right now, because I can't afford to go to below overdrive. So, instead, no more stats lit, apparently. Okay. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Okay, cold shot. Choo-choo! Alright, let's play them drums a little harder, shall we? Hopefully remove one of these dudes. Yes! Oh, okay, okay. No worries. Wait, did that guy lose his poison? I didn't see poison there anymore. Aw, we gotta poison this guy again. Ay! Alright, maybe earth... Maybe the earth element is what does it? Like, that's what removes the... They're strong against that, by the way. I shouldn't be really using that a move, but to be honest, it seems to be doing okay, so, you know. Power shot! Yes! Big damage. Actually, could we have just killed this guy maybe at this point? Because that was huge damage. That was not huge damage. There we go. Missed. Okay, whatevs. Yeah, we gotta read about the monster, by the way. We gotta do it. Just give me just a minute. We gotta read about the monster we fought. The Forgotten Boar. Another red-eyed beast that for reasons unknown is out to get the party. The inhabitants of Aiden had already weakened it, so it didn't pose much of a challenge. I don't know, it was a bit rough for a minute there. I think it was a little bit of a challenge still. Meanwhile, what's the up with these Ashen Wills? The sandworms of Valandis caused a lack of stability in the Wygrand mines, which caused the humans to abandon the lower levels. This, in turn, allowed the Ashen Will to occasionally leave the underground and steal from people's homes. Furnaces were particularly popular. So what are they? What the heck is this story? What are you? Yeah, it's fine. And I'm just gonna have a quick run around and have a look here. Aha. This was just... It all went the same way. This was just so you'd run here and you'd notice, hey, it's kind of like... Oh, there's like a chest over there. And then you'd swing around back here to retrieve that chest. I feel ya.